Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Newswire.ca. Datamaran has announced significant enhancements to its AI-powered core platform, designed to help companies integrate non-financial topics and strengthen their governance. The platform aims to transform the integration of non-financial considerations into strategy from an ad hoc exercise into a continuous evidence-based capability. This continuous intelligence allows organizations to stay aligned with evolving external realities and defend their strategic positioning. The latest updates focus on improving external signal monitoring, providing a dynamic stakeholder intelligence matrix to highlight evolving priorities, and enhancing collaboration architecture with role-based workflows. New features also include an IRO industry landscape for benchmarking against peer reports and AI-generated IRO recommendations to identify potential gaps. Datamaran Core draws on extensive data from numerous companies and jurisdictions, supporting compliance requirements such as ISSB and CSRD. This release is poised to assist companies in maintaining robust strategy and governance in an increasingly complex business environment. For more information, visit datamaran.com. Zoomlion Heavy Industry Science Technology Co. Limited is significantly expanding its local operations across Africa to bolster regional infrastructure development, agricultural mechanization, and long-term market growth. This strategic initiative, reported by Newswire.ca, comes at a timely moment, aligning with China's expanded zero-tariff policy for 53 African nations and the upcoming China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo in Morocco in 2026. As part of this commitment, Zoomlion recently inaugurated its Morocco subsidiary in Casablanca, aiming to enhance equipment availability, spare parts support, and on-the-ground service capabilities, establishing Morocco as a key hub for its North African activities. Having entered the African market in 2007, Zoomlion has nearly 2 decades of presence, contributing to major projects like Egypt's new administrative capital and Tanzania's Julius Nyerere hydropower project. The company experienced robust growth in 2025, with regional revenue increasing by 157% year-over-year. Zoomlion plans to showcase its latest products and lead agricultural machinery seminars at the 2026 Expo, reaffirming its dedication to Africa's development. Management and union leaders at Samsung Electronics in South Korea failed to reach a last-minute deal over wages on Wednesday, leading the union to announce an 18-day strike starting Thursday. The union, representing approximately 74,000 workers, has been demanding a compensation structure where 15% of the company's annual operating profit would be allocated to employee bonuses, and the current bonus caps, set at 50% of annual salaries, would be removed. This demand comes amidst Samsung's soaring profits, particularly an 8-fold jump in the January-March quarter, driven by the global boom in artificial intelligence and semiconductor demand. However, management argues that these demands are excessive given the highly cyclical nature of the semiconductor business. This potential strike could significantly disrupt global semiconductor supplies and have a substantial impact on South Korea's trade-dependent economy. Government officials have even considered invoking emergency powers to force a settlement, while a local court has partially granted an injunction requiring the union to maintain certain staffing levels to prevent facility damage and ensure safe operations. This news comes from the Canadian press. The Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation has announced it has uncovered evidence indicating that dozens of children died while attending the St. Francis Xavier Residential School, which operated on the nation's lands in the Grande Prairie region between 1907 and 1961. Chief Sheldon Sunshine stated that death records have been found for 82 school-aged children, with a total of 202 children aged 1 to 18 perishing during the school's operation. The nation believes the actual number may be higher, as some children who died were outside the typical school age range, Research coordinator Gloria Larocque noted that the figure of 82 could potentially double with further detailed investigation. The Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation is now requesting government and Catholic diocese assistance in accessing further records to confirm the identities and fates of these children. Library and Archives Canada has offered guidance, noting that redacted records are available online. Crown Indigenous Relations and Northern Affairs Canada has provided significant funding to the nation for this initiative, acknowledging the importance of this work in honoring the children who did not return home. Preliminary ground searches conducted by the University of Alberta have identified potential unmarked burial sites, although their exact nature and contents remain unconfirmed. Global News is following this developing story. A significant milestone has been reached in Montreal's Blue Line Metro Extension project as a massive tunnel boring machine, weighing approximately 2,000 tons and standing 3 stories high, has begun its eastward drilling. This German-engineered machine, assembled locally over 3 months, is designed to excavate rock and debris while simultaneously constructing the tunnel lining. Officially launched on Tuesday, the operation marks the start of a 2-year endeavor to create about 5 kilometers of tunnel for 5 new stations. Officials highlighted the project's long-awaited nature, with decades of planning culminating in this phase. The machine, named Lisette Saint-Onge in honor of Montreal's first female metro operator, is expected to significantly advance the city's public transit infrastructure. The project is reported to be on schedule and on budget, with a projected opening in 2031. This expansion is anticipated to integrate tens of thousands of new users into the STM Metro network, enhancing connectivity and accessibility in Montreal's eastern neighborhoods. This report comes from Global News. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.